Press conference where an officer shot at someone at the Family Dollar on MLK in West Orem. Let's listen.
What we have here today is what started as a auto theft investigation, which led to an officer-involved shooting. Unfortunately, the suspect did not survive the injury. He is pronounced deceased in a medical center. The incident occurred this exactly behind me at the Family Dollar store at the 12,375 block of Martin Luther King Boulevard. To put in perspective, it is actually at the MLK and East Orem in the southeast part of town. So at approximately 2:30 p.m. today, our officer found a stolen vehicle. What you see behind me is right behind me, a Honda Civic in the parking lot of the Family Dollar. So as the officer approached the vehicle and blocked it in to investigate what he believed to be a stolen vehicle at the time. At the same time, he approached the vehicle to the driver's side, found the vehicle was occupied what appears to be one occupant, single occupant, which is a African-American male, approximately 40 years of age. Now, I do want to emphasize, this is a preliminary investigation. What we have is just, we have a snapshot view of what occurred, and it's going to take a lengthy process to thoroughly investigate the entire case, right? So this is, I say again, a preliminary investigation. As the officer approached and confront the driver, and asked the driver to step out of the vehicle. At the same moment, the driver actually put the car in reverse and backed and rammed into the patrol car. After multiple commands for the suspect to exit the vehicle, he finally exited, and officer attempted to detain the suspect, which subsequently led to a struggle between the suspect and the officer. And the officer as the officer attempted to gain control of the suspect during the struggle, at one point, the suspect actually got on top of the officer, and at the same time, the officer also discovered that his CED, basically also known as a taser, was knocked off, and he was disarmed by the suspect. So in fear of his safety and his life, he discharged one time and gained control of the scene. At the same moment, there was also a female around the suspect. The female, which at this time is believed to be a family member or girlfriend of the deceased suspect, right? At this time, I would like to open up for any additional question you guys may have.
Was the suspect armed?
At this time, we have not recovered a firearm. We don't believe it's armed at this time.
Why did the officer think the car was stolen? Was he?
So basically, he was checking the plate and found a car to be stolen. As we discovered, the vehicle is involved in a robbery, was taken during a robbery at approximately 1 a.m. this morning.
So was that an armed robbery?
It is believed the initial robbery was a strong arm robbery, right? The vehicle was taken during the robbery.
Okay, so was the owner of the car, the driver of the car was in it and then had to...
It appears to be that way, but I have not get a chance to thoroughly review that case yet, so.
Okay.
Is the officer hurt or
the officer sustained some minor injuries, some minor, bruises and bumps. You can only imagine he is extremely shaken up right now, right? So
did the store have anything to do with it other than just a parking lot?
It's just at the parking lot, but I can only imagine, you drove up to a parking lot with a stolen vehicle.
So you have been listening to Houston police as they try to give us a little bit more information here into the shooting incident that happened at that MLK in southeast Houston. So at least from what we understand is that officers believed a vehicle, a Honda Civic, was stolen. It was parked right outside that Family Dollar. When officers approached the person who was behind the driver's seat, they say some sort of struggle ensued and shots were fired.
Right. Part of this is that they believe that the person in the vehicle driving tried to back up and hit the patrol car, was struggling with the officer, as Mayra said, and during the course of that struggle, the officer shot the individual. They do say that the vehicle had been reported stolen during a strong-arm robbery at 1 a.m. this morning, a Honda Civic, and so they continue to investigate what has happened here. There is a female person related to that individual, and so that also was there at the scene, that came upon the scene after the struggle. So we are continuing to follow the details of this.